We're doing something, or recording something, Dad.
We're doing something!
Happy anniversary! That's right, it's our parents' anniversary today.
Oh, how many
25 years.
25.
That's a quarter of a century.
And you just kicked the man out on the day of celebrating his
day
love with his wife.
Of his wedding. How dare you do this to me?
You just said 5 years.
25
and was
years.
like, they've only been married 5 years.
Yeah.
They lived in sin the first 23.
In sin.
Are you recording now?
I am recording now.
Roy Moore lost the election. Yeah.
Did he?
Yeah, he lost.
Wait, I haven't been paying attention. I was too busy watching Runaways.
Oh, yeah. The pedophile lost, yeah.
Oh, the pedophile lost. Oh, God bless. What is she showing you?
Dude, Doug Jones is predicted to win out.
I know!
You're literally just talking about that.
Well, I just saw it too!
We're so excited!
No, that's incredible. It says 95% chance of winning, but honestly, who knows?
Yeah, who knows? Trump is our president?
Trump is our president. President Trunk.
Oh my god. This is
This is so good. I should text my sister. She was very nervous about it. Okay, hello. Can you close my door? Or don't worry, I'll do it. Never mind, she did it. She closed it. Okay. I'm here.
Hello.
So, the pedophile lost. Thank God. Trunk is president. President Trunk.
Trunk is President Trunk.
We watched an episode of Runaways.
Yes, we did. We watched it. Yeah, it's pretty gay, right?
Well, first we should probably introduce our special guest.
Hey, who are you?
I'm Chelly. I'm Chris's sister.
And you're speaking very quietly, I feel.
I'm Chelly. I'm Chris's sister.
Okay, now it's too loud.
Don't click.
Yeah.
Who are you besides Chris's sister?
What do you like to watch?
I like to watch a lot of things.
Wow.
No.
Is your taste more in line with my taste?
It's like, okay, because I like watching Riverdale and Gossip Girl, but I also like watching like Marvel movies like CJ.
Yeah, we binge watched the new Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. like the night you got back.
Oh yeah.
You watched all the
Yeah,
Punisher in like what, like a weekend or something?
I watched it in like 2 days. I watched all of the second season of Stranger Things on one day. Like I skipped class.
Good.
That's bad.
I literally wanted to do that, and then my roommate at the time was like, "No, I want to go to sleep," and I was like, "I hate everything. You are an awful human."
Oh my.
Do you have an opinion about how hot the Iron Fist is? Is that his name?
How hot?
Finn Jones. Oh yeah, I didn't tell her about. I didn't tell my sister about this.
Please tell me.
Oh,
Why?
she thinks
she's
that
not
hot.
a loyal listener.
No, because I thought I was gonna get like spoiled. So that's why I didn't
Iron Fist?
watch your... Wait, from Iron Fist? No, I thought you were talking about the Runaway.
No, do you think Iron Fist is hot?
Oh, wait. I've not seen a single episode of Iron Fist. Wait, do you mean like
matter.
The actor.
do you mean the actor as Iron Fist, or like in any context?
Yes.
Does he have to specifically be dressed like as Iron Fist?
No.
No, in any context.
No. I think he has a nice facial structure. I don't think he's hot.
Well, there you have it. The hot take right there.
In the picture on the subway, he's...
Is he hot in the Defenders?
Is he hot in the No, he's just like an angsty white boy in the Defenders.
Oh yeah, that's my type.
Oh no. We'll save you, Raquel.
Angsty white
Intervention.
Literally every single time I mention being attracted to a tall white man, Grace takes my wine away. Like, I'll be, like, sitting here, and I'll be like, Finn Jones, and she'll, like, imagine this arm is Grace. She'll be like, nope, I know you!
Oh my god. It's like negative punishment.
Negative.
And I have to, in order to get my wine back, I have to be like, I'm interested in short men of color.
Aziz Ansari. Donald Glover. Just
Is
keep.
Donald Glover short?
I don't know.
Donald
But, like,
Glover's
just,
Every member of
hot.
BTS.
just keep repeating their names over and over again.
Have you
like
seen
it's
the
like an
scene in
exercise.
Magic Mike 2 that Donald Glover is in?
I did not see a single second of Magic Mike 2.
I
haven't
have not
seen
seen the
Magic
second
Mike
one.
2.
I forgot about
No.
Magic Mike 2.
I don't think I've
Two?
seen Magic Mike 1, although I heard it's a good movie.
I saw Magic Mike 1 a couple times.
Why?
Like,
Good.
Like it's like a girls' night thing. Like you get together, you drink wine, and you watch Magic Mike.
And you
done
objectify
that
men
before?
together.
Yeah.
Of course not.
Did I tell you about some of my friends from my private all-boys school? They did not know what Magic Mike was, and they were just looking for a movie to watch, and they thought it was about a magician.
What? They did not know. They didn't know what it was.
Yeah, and the guy at the box office was like, "Are you sure you want to watch this movie?"
Didn't watch the trailer before?
No, they just I think they only sat through like the first 5 minutes or something like that. Then they just left.
Yeah, that
I'm
would...
pretty sure like the first scene is like a stripper scene.
Oh, absolutely,
too. Like,
yeah. And then they're
definitely
like,
cold
"Oh wait,
opener
this is
there.
not the movie we wanted to watch tonight."
That would be a nice shocker. Surprise!
You can't just walk out. Like you have to commit to watching Magic Mike.
That's true.
I live tweeted Magic Mike the first time I saw it. I was in theaters, but it was like a pretty empty theater, and I just had my phone and was live tweeting it. And when I still had Time Hop, my Twitter would come up
yeah.
like once a year, and I'd be like, "Oh, God bless! A year ago, I live tweeted Magic Mike." Anyway, in
golden
Magic Mike
ages.
2, Donald Glover has a scene, and
Okay.
it is really hot. That's all. Okay,
Very
should we
good.
talk about Runaways?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, that's what we're here for.
It got gay.
right?
Oh, right, it got gay.
Real gay, real fast.
Well, I mean, Chelly saw it coming, right?
Well, yeah, because, like, if you look... Okay, because, like, the thing that I always do before I watch TV shows is that I, like, look it up and I look at all the characters, and literally, like, her description on the wiki page is, like, Carolina, like, is a blonde lesbian, and, like, that's the first thing it says.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, Wikipedia?
Yeah, like, on her
Wow.
wiki page. So I was like, oh, like, this is gonna convince me to watch it.
It's not like Carolina.
that's
It
why.
doesn't say Carolina is a Marvel Comics character. It's Carolina is a blonde lesbian.
Yeah, it says, I think it's like a young, attractive lesbian or something, like...
See, I've
Because-
like made
'cause
an
they're-
effort not to absorb extra information.
Right, but we should have like been able to tell anyway. Because number one, there was the part in the first episode, like when she was at the party and she saw two ladies kissing.
You forgot about it until I
I
told
forgot
you.
about. Yeah, that's why I'm pointing that out now.
Yes.
Number two,
But you
like,
have to you can't give visual credit. You're
do you mean?
pointing to your sister, being like, that point. And I'm
Oh
like,
no, I was doing like
the
number one,
listeners.
and then I was gonna do number
Oh,
two.
I thought you were pointing, being like, I didn't come up with this.
Oh, I mean, like that is
Okay,
true.
so there
She-
was that scene at the beginning. See, I did not predict this.
And then number two, like when she walked in on Nico and Alex in their steamy moment,
Oh, right.
and she kind of gave a look.
I just thought she was kind of uncomfortable about the fact that...
Yeah, me too. But I think our gaydars were just kind of on the fritz at both points.
Wait, her...
Shelley's gaydar, however,
Oh, yeah. My gaydar is, like, on maximum. Wait. I did not know that, like, another name for her superhero name in the comics
Lucy
is LSD.
in the Sky or LSD.
Boy.
Yeah, because
I
yeah,
believe that. Did
She
you know one
glows and she can
time
fly.
She
my
glows
mom and I were
rainbow
having
because
a
she's gay.
discussion.
Yeah.
Duh. My mom and I were having a discussion about what drugs John Lennon did when he was writing a specific Beatles song, and I had been told
Right.
that he was on LSD for that song. My mom was like, no, Sgt. Pepper was the LSD album. So I was like, oh, maybe it was acid. And she looked at me and she's like, well, at least I know you don't do these drugs, because those are the same thing.
you
was
passed the test,
Yeah, I passed the test.
the John Lennon test.
The John Lennon LSD acid test.
Yeah.
Should we start at the beginning?
What happened at the beginning? That was the that was a
Previously,
flashback
like
of
the flashback.
yeah, of like their very first murder.
Sacrifice.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, it was not that hard to predict, but like they all owed that guy
Wait,
something.
that wasn't the first scene.
That
What?
The
was
first
What
scene
was the
was,
first scene?
was prison. Right?
What? No,
That
that
was
was the
last
previous
episode.
episode.
Oh, it's because I watched all of
Oh
them.
yeah, Shelley like watched like the last couple episodes back to back, so I think her yeah. But no, it was like they killed some guy who looks like Evan Peters.
Oh, yeah.
He was
and then-
blonde.
It was a great scene.
Oh,
of a
some
very
yeah,
long
and then he
story.
took off his clothes, and then he was like, "I'm ready," and then he just
I
got in there
literally
and then-
wrote, he gets naked, drinks a thing, and follows the light.
yeah,
They all looked really happy in that scene, though.
yeah. Yeah, everyone was very, like,
So-
they were, like, laughing and joking. This was, like, before there was any drama between any of the parents. And
Well,
then
it's
they're like,
because
wait.
they didn't think they were doing anything wrong at that
Yeah,
point.
and then they killed someone. And then they're like, oh, wait.
Yeah.
And they're blackmailed by, like, this very obvious, like, camcorder on the bookshelf pointing right at them. It's like, oh.
That was really
It wasn't.
funny.
It wasn't even
And it's
covered by
such
anything.
a, like,
Just sitting.
vintage camcorder.
Yeah, not even like a nanny cam. It was like a camera in the book or something like that. It was just like, oh, there's just a camcorder like crooked like on the book. It's like, oh no, I guess we have to do this for the next 15 years now.
I noticed that the only reason any of them looked different was that hot Asian dad was wearing different glasses.
Oh, yeah.
They were
that's
like,
how you-
Of course she notices
well,
the hot
15
Asian
years
dad
ago it was
wearing.
2002. These are the glasses he would wear.
Also,
then.
Molly's parents were there. In that
Oh yeah,
life.
also Molly's
yeah.
parents were there.
Yeah.
Whatever. Irrelevant.
Yeah, just casually just there, like, oh yeah, we've known you forever, Mr. and Mrs. Molly.
What's her last name?
I don't remember.
It's Hernandez.
Hernandez, yes.
We also had a
sorry.
discussion about
Yeah,
that
this
on
was
the
a thing.
podcast.
Yeah.
I wasn't.
No, you don't have a racist bone in your body. On that note,
Anyway.
so then after that we see more of that. What's the guy's name?
Jonah?
Jonah, yeah.
Which
I
did
realized,
we know his name before this episode?
No, they just started calling him Jonah, and then we're like, okay, that's Jonah now.
I literally though, Chris, I wrote, "Who's Jonah?"
Hashtag who's Jonah.
Wait, I was thinking of like Jacob from Lost. 'Cause,
Jacob
like,
from-
tell me they're not the same
Oh,
character.
sure, yeah. No, Jacob's like a stoic, like, emotionless guy. This guy was like
They're
all
both.
over.
They're both like middle-aged
Church
white
mommy.
immortal men. Like,
Okay,
tell me.
I don't know. They had different colored hair.
They have-
But I recognized. I realized where I recognized the actor from. He was Doctor Doom in the original Fantastic Four movie from like 2005, and he was like a Nip Tuck, I think, which was
How
from
do
FX.
you remember that?
I don't know. He just has a he. So like he.
He looked up his IMDb page.
Yeah. No, I mean I remember that Fantastic Four movie. So like yeah, that's the guy.
I never
and then
saw that movie. I'm sure you're really surprised by that fact.
Don't. It's bad.
Is there a good Fantastic
There is
Four
no
movie?
there is no good Fantastic Four movie that is
Was
out.
it Scarlett Johansson in that movie and Chris
No,
Evans?
Jessica Alba was in that
Jessica-
movie.
Chris Evans was in
Alba.
it.
Chris Evans was the Human Torch. Yeah, back when he did
I
like,
liked him
funny
in that
roles.
movie.
Yeah,
Every time we
feel
bring up
like-
now
Chris
he's
Evans,
serious.
Yeah, every time we bring up Chris Evans, Mom is like, "But what about Chris Evans? Like in the Fantastic Four movie?"
I feel like I
whatever.
thought he was attractive in that. Wait.
'Cause he was.
look at
He had
the
shorter
sequel.
hair.
he was.
And he was like a cockier, like
I don't
jokier
find
guy.
He was like
Evans-
he rode a motorcycle.
He rides a motorcycle in Captain America,
it's
and also he had
different.
that scene where where he showed off his bicep when he was pulling the helicopter.
Oh,
remember?
the very obvious bicep.
Yeah, and then
show.
he changed his grip, and then like his biceps just like giant and like taking up half the screen.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was a scene. Yeah, and he's like
Ooh,
wearing
it's
like
for all the
he's
moms
wearing a
in the
tight
audience.
Under Armour shirt, so like his pecs are just like bulging out. Like,
I
Chris
remember
Evans.
my like
We already had the Chris
10-year-old self
conversation, I
thinking
think.
that one of the Fantastic Four was really hot, but it wasn't
definitely
Chris
Chris
Evans.
Yeah.
Really?
Because
the
I
only
don't
Oh, it
find
was the
Chris
thing,
Evans.
obviously.
I
The
made
thing,
a controversial statement. Did you know they're remaking the Fantastic Four?
They already did.
They did.
Oh,
It came out like 2 years ago, and it was infamously
Michael
bad.
B. Jordan is in it,
Yeah, it was very bad.
and who Miles?
Kate Mara, Miles Teller was in it,
Miles Teller.
and Jamie Bell, who was Billy Elliot in the original movie.
Wait,
Who
Jamie
played?
Jamie Bell.
Who
yeah.
played
blonde
the
guy?
Rock Man?
Bell? The
Jamie
Rock
Bell
Man.
in the newer
What's
movie.
his name?
I
I
do
just
watch
swear
the
I
Power
thought one of them was hot,
did
and
not
I
watch the
don't
Power
think it
Rangers
was
movie.
Chris Evans because I have never thought that Chris
Okay.
Evans was hot. Oh, does he have a human form, or is he just always this rock thing? Never mind. Whatever.
He's human,
I
and then he
digress.
transforms into a rock dude. Anyway, Runaways.
I was like, yeah, isn't this what the podcast is supposed to be?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This
Oh,
goes
so
places.
Jonah says he like drops the big D word, and we learn that Jonah is Carolina's father.
Oh, okay. The D word. I was
like
wait a minute,
waiting
what?
for her to say.
Oh, okay, that D word.
Oh yeah.
Like
Like his very like creepy stare at her.
Update:
Yeah,
the
when
thing
can I
is not
steal your
hot.
wife?
Yeah.
So we find out that Caroline is his daughter, the big old D word, daughter.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Not dick. And then I literally wrote a lot of oohs. I took a lot of notes this episode.
Were you taking notes?
No, we were just eating McDonald's while
Yeah.
we were watching this.
Yeah, I'm a
takes
much more
notes.
dedicated podcaster.
Yeah, I was stuffing a Big Mac in my face while you were
I
like
respect
taking
that.
meticulous notes.
Yeah, I also have three beverages in front of me, which has nothing to do with my notes. I'm just giving you a mental image.
Setting the scene.
Setting the scene of how I watched this while all of my roommates played Dungeon World.
Uh-huh.
I could hear them.
Nerds.
Okay, so we find out that Carolina's his daughter. Do you have any feelings on that?
I mean, that's exactly what we thought when he was like... well, I mean, like, when his reveal scene at the end of the last episode. Because he was like, well, when can I see her? Or something like that.
Right.
So then where did Church Dad come from? Because I feel like there's a big gap, like... I know they wiped his memory for reasons, like, I guess... He walked in on them because there was that...
Oh my god,
Shaggy.
that
brief
got
flash.
real explicit real fast.
Yeah. Yeah.
She was just like, get out.
Yeah, get out. Yeah. Forgot to close the door like a
didn't even lock it.
dumbass.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
But,
So they definitely, like, wiped Church Dad's memory.
yeah. But was it just because of that, or did he, like, do more things? Because he's, like, straight up not in the Pride. So I thought he would have done more to, like, mess things up.
That's true. And he has to have definitely have been in the church for long enough to conceivably have a 16-year-old daughter.
Oh, yeah. Even though he's not the D word.
The dad?
Yes, yes.
Is that
yeah.
the other D word?
Yeah, no, we're just... we had to clarify every time you say the D word now. Did you write down about what, like, any of the lines that Gert had? Because Chelly was just, like, dying during every single one of them.
Oh, wait,
Dating
what
is
was the one?
heteronormative.
I
Dude,
died.
dating is so heteronormative.
Oh my god.
I wrote it down in all caps. Dating is so heteronormative. 1 limo, 5 stops.
But
And
she
then
said
I
it
wrote,
so
Alex thinks he's so
seriously.
fly with his
Oh,
banana shirt and
I
his
love-
kissing game.
I love everything she says.
I love her. I texted Fran and Chris during this episode being like, Gert, I am her. I am Gert.
I'm with Gert.
I told my boss about how everyone at Carnegie Mellon who's like younger than us and in Scotch and Soda thinks that they're friends with me just because they know the ongoing joke about how virginity is a social construct.
Yeah.
So for the background, I, senior year, would get drunk and talk to freshmen and basically, like, yell at them about how it doesn't matter that they're virgins and that virginity is a social construct. And everyone just, like, this became my thing. And everyone, like, if they knew about it, they were like, I'm best friends with Raquel because I know this one thing that she does when she's drunk. Anyway.
And I say it to her every time
Which
she
is
passes
to
by me.
bless your
And I'm
freshmen
literally,
about
after a
virginity is
while, I
social
was like, had been graduated for a year and people kept saying it to me and I was like,
Alright.
Anyway, I was telling my boss about this and she's like, you sound like you're a feminist icon. And I was like, you're right, I am.
Yeah, you are. Yeah.
I am a feminist icon.
You're everyone's mom.
What did
a
that have to
feminist
do? Oh,
mom.
because I'm Gert.
Wine
I'm
mom.
Gert. Yeah, so Gert was fantastic. They all met and, like, Greg Sulkin didn't have a plan. He just wanted to bone Carolina.
That's
Alex,
his plan.
That is the
Alex
plan.
had a plan, but it also had a side boning of Nico. A side bone.
If you may, if you will.
Oh, and Carolina and Frank finally have an interaction.
They talked. They had this
He
conversation.
decides they're gonna put the fun in
Wait, who's Frank
FUNdraiser.
again?
That's Church Dad.
Church Dad. Why
Yeah.
did you
Church
say
Dad.
Church Dad?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I wrote
Shaggy?
Frank.
Shaggy, yeah. When I told Chelly, I was like, he just looks like the dude who plays Shaggy. Like, it ruins the show for her.
I can't look at him anymore.
No, he's not, but he looks like him a little bit.
Yeah.
I see
little
it.
bit, yeah.
If he were shaggier.
He may be Shaggy.
Shaggy,
He's not
he's
that
not
Shaggy.
Shaggy.
Yeah.
Yes, so they had an interaction. Skips to Spike and Greg Sulkin. I was like, is Spike wearing suspenders? Because he looks like he is.
Yeah, important.
Oh,
detail.
and then we find out the big old news that Spike is Greg Sulkin's dad.
Yeah.
Spike
Wait,
is
his
his
name
name
is-
from Buffy.
wait, what?
No, he's Spike from Buffy.
I was like, what? Oh.
yeah.
I've
Yeah,
never seen
he's
both.
Spike from Buffy,
Yeah.
so I exclusively call him Spike.
Yeah.
that Spike knows that Hot Asian Dad and Greg Sulkin's mom are having an affair.
Yep. Listening on those phones.
Yeah,
sliding
and
into
I was
those-
like very much convinced that
Those
this was going to be
silent
like the end.
Uh-huh.
Like,
Yeah, it
he
all
was
just
gonna
came
murder
out,
them.
kind of. Yeah.
He's a lot more public about it, though.
Oh, yes, very much so.
He
like
made
that's
a scene.
that's a pretty good way to like. That's a good climax of a party.
He
Just
exposed her.
yeah, guy like
That's
going,
like a very classic trope of this type of TV show. Shelley will confirm.
Oh yeah.
The,
Yeah.
like,
You watch, like,
they're
the
at a
Vampire Diaries.
fundraiser.
Yeah.
yeah,
Like everyone looks
Especially
really
at
nice.
fundraisers.
yeah. Oh my god.
Like
yes,
any given
okay,
episode
sure.
of Vampire Diaries
Yeah.
is like the exact same thing.
I've seen enough of like CW stuff, like
Oh,
maybe not
yeah.
in that vein, but like enough to yes, I get that feeling. Yeah.
There's literally an episode of The OC where they're at a fundraiser and Marissa Cooper goes and has to give a speech and is like, well, let me tell you about the affair my mother is having in front of a room full of people.
Uh-huh.
So this was not a new thing, except for the fact that
Yeah.
it was just a man scorned.
A man scorned.
It was
And
just
then he-
Spike scorned.
Yeah, a Spike scorned, and then the brain cancer
Oh god,
brings him
and
down. Yeah.
so they bring him out of the room. Was this before or after Greg Sulkin tried to save Carolina's life?
I think this was a
was-
little... It was, like, happening at the same time, kind of. But, like, he came in... He, like... No, actually after. Because they were in the room, like, together when they saw everything happen. And then, like, Greg Sulkin ran up to his dad when he fell down. And then he was, like, in the room with all the parents. And then, like, they bring Jonah in. And everyone's acting really weird around Greg Sulkin, and Greg Sulkin's like, "What's happening?" And they're trying to be like, "Oh, this is just we know this guy. He's all right."
Wait, how did they explain it?
I don't even remember.
I don't even think they did. They
Like
were
he,
just
he taught us
"We need
everything.
him."
Yeah, we.
He's a benefactor of the church.
Yeah. Now let me put
An
this,
old friend. A very old friend.
not shady at all.
So he's immortal.
Yes. Let's say immortal. And I assume he was like using like his own blood or mojo or whatever the hell that was to stop to kill the cancer. I guess I don't know.
Wait, so did they just heal the cancer?
I guess yeah, and he was like like uncharacteristically happy after that. Like oh my family, I love you.
Maybe he
I
was just
cherish
really
you.
Oh, they
happy that
wiped
he
his
doesn't have
brain
cancer.
too. I'm sure they
Oh,
wiped
did they?
him.
Oh, jeez. So like,
Of,
would he not
like-
remember of the whole?
I don't know.
I feel
It
like
only
if they
just
did wipe
occurred to
his
me
brain,
that,
like they would make it more obvious.
Yeah, like maybe like he would be seeing Hot Asian Dad and be like, "Hey, my buddy,
Yeah.
old pal." Like,
Instead, he was just like,
I know
"Yes,
you'd never
everything
bone
is
my
fine."
wife. Yeah,
We keep no secrets from each other.
yeah. I just love how we tell each other everything.
We're very transparent and honest with
Yeah.
everything that's going on in our
Yeah.
lives.
So we kind of skipped over the rooftop scene, which I don't know if it, like.
Let's leave all the gay
But, like,
shit
I knew
to
she
the
was-
end.
Yeah,
we
yeah.
can,
Alright.
I knew
really
she was
deep
gonna
dive.
Okay, really deep dive into the games. Should we move on to Alex and Nico and
They're
'cause
like sneaking into Nico's mom's office.
Yeah,
to
and then
get
they- freaking room with all of the servers? It's like, yeah, I've never seen that in a TV show before.
I want to watch.
Or when
this
she,
with
like,
someone
seduces
who
the
knows things
guard.
about computers.
Yeah, all the techno babble. Like, I'm sure. No, I was about to say, I'm sure they've done their research, but like, no, they probably haven't. It's got a lot of juice. And then Gert's like distracting the guy at the desk, talking about dem books.
What did
They
I don't even-
definitely
something
she
about-
missed an opportunity there to make Greg Sulkin jealous.
Oh, yeah. What was it? She's something about how like the Industrial Revolution twists the human soul. Or
Something
whatever.
that sounds about right.
What book was he reading?
I don't.
Oh, he was reading Metamorphosis.
Yeah.
Because that was the title of the episode.
Yeah, yeah. Oh,
Oh!
thematic links here. So, which of these characters went under? Which one of them went to metamorphosis themselves? They all transformed that night at the fundraiser.
The fundraiser.
Yeah. Yeah, so Gert is distracting them via flirtation, which they
Oh
should
my
have used
God.
it as an
the-
opportunity
Yeah.
to make Greg Sulkin
So
jealous.
creepy older bearded
guy
guy
who's like,
playing
"How-
Star
how old
Wars.
are you?"
Yeah.
Ugh.
That was creepy. Also, it was very obvious that Carolina was not drinking straight vodka because no one could
she's just, like,
swallow
sipping it.
Kind of
straight
taking like very
vodka like
gentle
that.
sips like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially when it's like made obvious that it's shitty vodka.
Yeah,
yeah.
exactly.
Especially if you've never drank before. Like she's supposedly a goody goody.
Mm-hmm.
A lesbian goody goody, but a goody
A
goody.
lesbian, yeah.
Gay goody goody.
Gay goody goody, a triple G as we call them.
The OG.
The OG
OG
triple G.
GG.
The OG G. And then she falls off a roof because I didn't.
Because I that whole
Because she
thing was
tried
very
to
unclear
catch
to
the
me.
vodka.
Yeah.
She pushed the vodka off the roof.
And then like
had to-
somehow
I-
like he took the bracelet off.
Yeah.
He pulled her bracelet off as she was going to reach for the vodka. But,
Yeah.
like, who would
Yeah.
try to... I, like, commend her commitment to the cause. She was like, yeah, I'm gonna catch this vodka. Like,
Yeah,
just let
this
the
bad
fall.
vodka that we've established
bad
that's
vodka.
bad. Yeah.
And then she almost dies. Greg Sulkin kisses her. She's very clearly not into it. You know that because she doesn't close her eyes.
Uh-huh.
That's how you know someone's not into
Yeah.
a kiss.
Also, did
is
no
when
one
they
notice the
close their
glowing
eyes.
floating lady, like, outside this building? Like,
No.
hey, what you doing up there?
It's just a manic Monday.
Yeah. Fundraisers, you know. Yeah, and then, Nico's mom cries in her office.
That broke my heart because she was like trying to go out from under the desk to like comfort her mom.
Uh-huh. Her mom
She
that
just
she
wanted
tried
to
to
hug her
shut up
mom.
earlier in the episode when they're training with the
That-
staff.
Too real.
I really was like, maybe Nico's mom isn't as bad as we thought she was.
Mm-hmm. But like she was like into the whole like blackmailing with the camera thing.
But
That flashback.
she seemed to understand that they were
Oh,
already
sure.
stuck in something.
Yeah. All right.
She was
yeah.
like, if I didn't help, then it was going to be something
Yeah.
else.
She was a couple steps ahead. I did not like how they described the staff as it was just, oh yeah, I invented this, because like I really wish it was just straight up magic.
Yeah, instead they're trying to make it pseudoscience.
Yeah,
Are
which
they gonna
they
have like a scientific explanation?
they
for
kind
the
of do that
glowing
in the Thor movies where
Yeah.
there's a line, I forget if Natalie Portman or Chris Hemsworth says, but there's like magic is just science we don't understand yet or something like that. Or where I come from, they're one and the same.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I feel like it's cool how like one person has magic, one person has science, one person has a raptor, one person might or might not be an alien, and
But, like-
Alex has a gun.
But like magic, it's hard for magic and science to like.
But Doctor
coexist
Strange
in
is
the
in this
same-
universe. Magic is totally a thing in Marvel.
But Doctor Strange magic could just be science they don't
No!
understand yet, CJ.
Oh, or whatever. In Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. they did make the Doctor Strange
Science
portal.
magic.
Science, magic science.
Magic science.
Also, Chris, just clarifying, you're CJ, right?
I am CJ.
Oh, yeah,
Hello.
No one from CMU calls you CJ.
No,
I
not
know,
a single
it's
person.
okay.
Someone's texting me right now. 1 second.
I just sent you a Snapchat. It's just me.
No, my aunt texted me. I don't have my phone on me. I just have my iPad in front of me, so I can follow the news as I usually do.
Was she texting you to wish your parents a happy 25th wedding anniversary?
Well, she lives in the house with us. I think she might be outside and
here?
might need my help.
Oh, yeah, she might want you to like unload the
Like,
groceries.
yeah, it's very cold outside though.
It's not that cold.
Whatever. Anyway, what else happened in the episode besides before the gay?
Oh, she's at work right now. Oh, the what's it, the little girl Molly wanted to know more
Oh,
about her
Molly
parents.
Molly screwed everything up.
Oh yeah.
Because she really wanted to know. She really wanted the deets about her
That
about
hot
her parents.
goss.
Yeah, the hot goss about her
tea.
parents. And then she just kind of like lets it slip. You're wearing robes. That wasn't me. Okay, bye.
but she's like 14.
Yeah.
Like that, and the actress is like 14.
I guess that was
Is
sort
she
of
really?
in character because like she's the most naive one.
Yeah.
I guess, but
and like she was the one that like let the flash go on.
yeah, but
on
at the same
phone.
time, like the first time she almost let it slip. Like she got out of that situation in a pretty good way. So it was like, okay, she's in the clear now. Like we don't have to worry about her screwing it up. And then like in this episode, she just screws it up.
I mean, they kind of already suspected it because they found her little.
Yeah,
clip
but
on
again,
it.
she was in the clear. She like explained it away. But I don't know. I
She's
guess
the weak link.
which is ironic because he's strong.
Ooh.
Ooh, yeah, a metaphor.
Oh yeah, metamorphosis.
Okay.
Did you notice how Alex told Nico that her mother's password was password?
I thought that was BS.
I think he was lying.
Yeah.
Oh, I
'Cause
100% think he was lying. I have a theory.
Yeah.
I think it was actually like her sister's name, and they
Yeah.
were just he was trying to like remove Nico's empathy for her own mother, so that they were more likely to just like think their parents are bad people.
Yeah, the thing I don't really like about that is that we're kind of going back to the whole, oh, what if our parents aren't terrible people? Because we just kind of went through that. And I thought they finally accepted it when, like, Carolina was, like, destroying her room and everything.
I don't think
and,
they
like,
have.
I think...
But there's like, it's like, that's like all of the kids with them. Like, Nico, like, finally gets, like, in the beginning, like, Nico wanted to, like, go to the police, and then, like, towards the end, like, she like, feels empathy for him.
They're all going, like, different directions, which I guess,
think
like...
they're
They all
all
go, like,
going
back
on
and
their
forth.
personal journey.
Yeah, that makes
accepting
more
that
sense.
that what the real role that their parents are.
Yeah, I guess. It just kind of bothered me at the time, but sure, it's realistic, but kind of
And,
makes
like-
the show seem a little back and forth a little bit.
Yeah. And Alice is, like, very, very against his parents right now because of the
Yeah.
whole thing.
Oh
with
yeah,
that.
because of his D word.
His
His daughter.
You know, when Nico's mom was coming back to her office, I thought they were gonna do the thing again where like they're like straddling each other, like maybe like on her desk or something like that.
Oh,
I was like,
I
you were
100% thought they were going to do that, and then they didn't, and I was really surprised.
Yeah, no, we needed crying mom moment.
Her mascara was great, so waterproof.
It was amazing.
That's the important part.
That's the magic part.
That's the real magic.
The magic
of the
part
show.
is the mascara.
Yeah,
Should we discuss the gay?
dive into the gay.
Okay. I was so excited.
Yo,
Every time like she looked at a girl, I was like, yes, like cultivate it. Like,
Chris, do you want to read the text message that I sent you?
Is it the one that you sent me like while you're watching the episode?
Yeah.
Because you just texted me. Sorry, not that. I'm not done yet, but and then new message, all caps, gay.
Yep, that's all.
Yeah, and I just replied very.
Yeah. That's sort of how I was feeling about this episode, where I was like, oh, good. None of this heteronormative bullshit.
Yeah.
I feel like...
Dating is heteronormative. Yeah.
Well, I mean, it is heteronormative, but at least they're not all hetero.
It's such a diverse cast. Los Angeles, it's just so much juice.
the juice.
Greg Sulkin saying that over and over again.
Every single time I take notes, I always quote a different part of that ad. And this one, I quoted about the juice. Our show has a lot of juice in it.
And he always does like the hand gesture with his fist. Like, there's a lot of
It's the
juice.
same thing over and over again. It's not like we're watching 5 different interviews of him where he
Yeah, I
says there's a
know.
lot
It's just
of
like the
juice
same
in it.
2 or 3 ones. Yeah.
It's okay. I still want to see him naked.
Just not in like with the X-ray glasses.
Oh yeah.
Blue Greg Sulkin. Anyway, Ghost Greg Sulkin.
Okay, so basically,
Gay.
what's the evidence that we had before the getting ready montage that
There was
Carolina
there was, like,
was
at
a
the-
little bit gay?
at the party. There were the 2 girls kissing, and then she turns around, and then she stares at them for like 5 seconds. And like, I think that's
Right.
like the first thing, because I read like the thing about how she's supposed to be gay like before I started watching.
Okay, so you have the context.
So I like.
I mean, that moment did like stick out to me while I was watching it, but I didn't really retain it. Like I was like, oh, she must have like she must just not be used to seeing that because she's like very
That's kind
conservative
of what
or
I
something.
figured
Nah.
too. Like,
Yeah.
oh, she's a
She
church
gay.
girl. She's not used to most.
She
of
was.
this.
I think that was the first time, and like that also might have been like one of the first times like for her that she felt that, because she's like she lived like a very sheltered life, and like
Maybe she's just figuring out.
yeah, and she's just figuring out who she is and who she likes.
Yep. Is that all the evidence
It had
besides
never
like?
occurred to me
There was
before.
another thing.
I feel like I failed. I didn't predict this one. I predicted more of a love triangle than we got.
Oh.
I mean, it's there. It's still there, but there's just kind of a new element thrown into it.
That one of the people in the triangle is gay.
Yeah, but that kind of like how many episodes do you think it's going to take for Greg Sulkin to learn that she's gay?
I mean, honestly, at the pace of things, like we're surprised how fast things are going. So like, it could be the next goddamn episode for all we know.
What, we just watched episode 6 and there are only 10 episodes, right?
Yeah, so there are 4
7, 8, 9, 10.
Yeah.
4.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, 4 more.
So I would say probably next episode or episode 8.
Mm-hmm.
Episode 8, as soon as he finds out that Carolina's gay, then he will kiss Gert for the first time. Or Gert's gonna kiss him. Gert's gonna kiss him.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. He's gonna be like all sad and like he's gonna be like sad and then she's gonna like be patting him on the back like comforting him and they're gonna kiss. Like that's my prediction.
No, I don't think it's gonna be a like intimate. I think it's gonna be a like oops like moment of weakness where Gert just kisses him and I was like, oh, I didn't mean that, and then he's like, wait, but you did, and then he'll kiss her back.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Word for word, that's gonna happen.
Does Chris have a word for word? Chris, do you have a prediction for how?
I was thinking more on the lines of like, when is someone gonna finally like kick the bucket in this show? Like someone important, I mean.
Oh yeah, no one's died yet.
I think like Church Dad would die if anyone.
I guess so. Yeah, I feel like he's gonna mess up plans in some way, and then he's gonna die for it.
No, I think Spike's gonna die. I still think Spike's gonna die. He's an abusive father.
Didn't they like just save him though?
Yeah, but
I don't know. I think he might go back to his cruel ways very soon. Yeah, he's not gonna stay Mr. Nice Spike forever.
You can't throw brain cancer in and only have it be relevant for one episode.
I mean, some pretty bad shows like have done exactly that, I think. But who else is in line to like get like, I don't know, like what's gonna happen with the affair stuff with Hot Asian Dad and Mrs. Greg Sulkin?
Do you have another nickname for her besides Mrs. Greg Sulkin?
Greg Sulkin's
mom.
Hot Asian Dad's side piece.
Yeah.
Spike's wife.
There's that whole scene where like he was lying down like in pain and then she was like, oh, if I had known, like what, if you had known he was
what
dying,
would you have done differently?
Yeah, I would have not been tempted to bang Hot Asian Dad if I knew you were dying.
Like, wow.
Sure, yeah. And everyone's like, oh, this is a pretty cool party, isn't it? Like, oh man, last fundraiser I went to was not.
This was a fun
raiser.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With the
fundraiser.
Oh, and also Jonah met Carolina at the end. We forgot about that.
That was really creepy.
Yeah, that was I didn't like
it. It ended on a cliffhanger, but I can't remember what the cliffhanger was.
Molly knows.
Yeah.
Yeah. Never mind. I do know what the cliffhanger was.
Gotta do something.
The one thing that I definitely like, the parents don't know everything about Jonah. They think that Jonah just disappears when he's not around.
Oh yeah. He's gone to some foreign country and he's back. But wait, so they don't know that that's the guy they're helping out?
No, they do.
I don't think they do.
Wait, right?
Well, they know that they're forced
when,
into this because of Jonah.
Because wait, what's the name of the hippie parents again?
Gert's
parents. Because like the dad was like, oh, normally when we do this, like he disappears right after, and then he goes to like some.
Oh,
island.
okay, and then but this time he's like sticking around.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what he said. So I think they know.
See, I interpret it as he disappears for these long periods of time, and then he just reappears randomly. Okay. And they don't know why.
Yeah, because they know they owe this dude something, and they know that what they're doing is for him.
Well, yeah. Also, in the flashback, Greg Sulkin's dad says like, "Oh, like we like convert this person to energy, and then someone absorbs the energy." So like they probably could.
Yeah, I think they get it.
Okay.
I mean, but I still like this dude's probably still a mystery to them because, like, why is he talking to Church Dad again? Like, what's his deal? Because Gert's dad was pointing that out. Like, why would you want to talk to him?
They probably just don't. They just don't know that he's Carolina's dad. I think that's the only thing they don't.
Yeah. I'm just
Yeah,
wondering-
she definitely thinks that Church Dad's her dad. Obviously.
Right. Like Carolina thinks that.
I think
Yeah.
everyone but Carolina's mom and Jonah thinks that
Okay.
Church Dad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Jonah, like, told Church Dad that he'd already gone to Ultra.
Yeah, whatever the hell that means.
Oh yeah, I don't. Why is that?
What's
Why is that
his
a
What's his
subject of-
game, man?
Yeah, dude.
What's his game?
He just wants to, like,
He just wants to get to know his daughter.
and his daughter's not birth father, adopted father.
Yeah.
Wait, so what do you think is the connection between Jonah and Carolina? Because Carolina's an alien. A lesbian alien.
Unless
A
They gave
rainbow
us an
glowing
alien and then we
lesbian
raised them a
Lesbian.
lesbian alien.
their connection, like what? Like I mean, he's
Like, do you think she's actually his daughter?
Do you know what it is in the comics?
We don't care
No.
about the...
Oh.
well, we
I'm
do
pretty
care.
sure-
Sorry, that
I'm
was
pretty
really
sure-
harsh. No,
I'm
we
pretty
haven't
sure in the
been
comics,
spoiling
like,
between
Church
the
Dad is her actual
comics.
dad.
yeah. Like I'm no Game of Thrones style pre-spoilers here.
Wait, you know about like the self-harm thing in the comics, right?
Oh yeah, so like Nico has to like self-harm herself in the comics to use the staff, but in this it's just like a
Oh,
little
in
like
this it's just a prick.
It's because like
Yeah.
it's because of 13 Reasons Why. That's
yeah,
why.
because of 13 readers. Yeah, exactly.
I prefer that significantly.
Yeah, yeah. They probably had a conversation about
Oh, yeah.
this.
They were like,
Yeah.
I don't really buy the DNA stuff, but I'm sure that'll come.
Yeah, it was like again with the whole
Science.
there's no such thing as magic, even though there is such thing as magic in this universe. But whatever.
Just a certain type of magic.
I mean, wait, what is Molly supposed to be then? Because she's super strong.
Well,
It's
in the
like-
comics she's a mutant, but they can't use for copyright reasons they can't say mutant in these shows or movies. So I guess she's just a strong lady.
Because like,
I don't
well,
know.
because she mentioned like, oh, did my parents do experiments on me? So
Yeah,
that's
maybe
probably
they'll
it.
just like imply it without saying the word mutant.
Yeah.
I don't know.
The M word.
Yeah, the M word, the big M.
Mom.
The mom, mama,
Mon.
mama.
Her son.
Yeah,
Sorry, that was not. That wasn't
I
good.
don't know. Yeah, sure, whatever.
Yeah. Do we have predictions for next episode? Did we already go over those?
Do you think the parents suspect all the kids or just Molly?
I think it's just Molly, right? Because
Yeah.
at the end, like the whole cliffhanger is just like, oh, Molly knows. Like,
Yeah.
all the kids know.
But like they know that they're all like a tight knit group again, so they might be looking at their kids a little closely. So like not all of the kids, but some of the kids have been having like better relationships with their parents. So I expect that to be a little shaky. Like maybe like Nico and like Greg Sulkin are a little more like happy to see their parents, but their parents are like I don't know about you anymore. So I think that's going to get shaken up a little bit.
Also, like the parents might not. Alex's parents might also not tell the other group members.
Oh, because
To
they
not
all
freak them
like to
out.
keep secrets from each
Yeah.
other. Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
currently the only people that know are like Alex's parents.
Yeah. Do we predict any more steam happening?
Any more gay?
Any more gay steam?
Okay, who's
Steam of the
gonna
gay
be?
variety.
They have to give Carolina a love interest.
Well,
her-
probably no one we know. Like, no one in the...
No,
Well, I mean,
one-
like her whole thing right now is just that she has a crush on
Nico, yeah.
That's true. But Nico, does Nico have? How much does Nico like Alex? She likes him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because they kiss and like he had his arm around her while they were in the limo.
Yeah, they're like...
They're a little couple.
They seem to be an item of some
They're
sort.
going steady. Boyfriend, girlfriend.
dating is heteronormative.
Yeah.
Dating is so heteronormative. That was such an absurd statement. I'm so with Gert.
I died when she said. I was like bent over like on the couch like.
Oh, no
dying.
raptor in this episode.
Oh, you're right.
Oh yeah.
I guess
This
the
episode
CGI
was
is too
all
much.
just a fundraiser.
Yeah.
There's no place for the raptor.
It was a fundraiser for the show's budget, the CGI budget, because Raptors is too much.
You know, they spend all of their budget. They can't have Raptor and Alien Glow in the same
Oh,
episode.
and the glowing, yeah.
Why do they have
yeah.
a raptor again? For
with
protection.
with a nose ring, yeah.
Yeah. I think that's a
Nice
tracking,
little
the tracking
septum.
thing. What they were talking about.
Yeah.
For protection.
For protection. Yeah.
Obviously, that's what you do when you need protection.
Yeah.
You genetically engineer extinct...
Or fistigons.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Fistigons.
Fistigons. Do you think the Pentagon will want this? Like, no, that's stupid. Oh, the time machine thing.
Oh, that was at the end of the last episode.
Yeah, but
It
we kind of forgot about that in this episode. The time machine.
that'll come up.
Yeah.
because at the end it's like LA like crumbling or whatever.
Yeah.
They just want to be dramatic.
Yeah.
That's not actually gonna happen.
Because there's literally nothing. There's nothing like foreshadowing mass destruction except for that one little
Yeah.
second.
Yeah, and this episode wasn't sponsored by Lyft.
We saw a lot of Lyft commercials though,
Oh,
like the
yeah.
ones with like Jordan Peele and Tilda Swinton.
Oh, those didn't show for mine.
That was just the
they were, like,
same
in
commercial.
space. Yeah, we saw the
every
same
single time.
Yeah, like two variations of like the same commercial of them in
Yeah.
space, and I was like, okay, we get it.
It was only like a couple times in the last episode.
Yeah.
My mom
yeah,
texted,
well-
did you see the Alabama news with a Bitmoji of her going like...
Thumbs up. Okay.
I'm gonna screenshot and send it to you.
I was mentioning how Doug Jones, the Democrat who won, like has the same name as the guy who plays the fish man in The Shape of Water.
Where
So,
she-
like-
where
Oh,
she
have you
bangs
seen The
fish.
Shape of Water yet?
I'm not even sure if it's playing near us right now. I think it's like
Oh,
theaters
right. You don't
now.
live in New York City.
Ugh.
But yeah, no, I think this election means fishmen for all is what that means.
Oh, is it just the Bitmoji?
Oh, here's Bitmoji. Yeah, wait, I want to see this.
That's just...
That's so good.
That's my mom. Just a...
If you see these cards for repeating charges, then change the card. Things like Grubhub, Lyft, etc. This text message was sponsored by Lyft.
Grub hug. I
Grub
didn't
hug.
realize that.
I'm gonna copyright that.
I'm texting. Can we start the text startup called Grubhub? Grubhug.
Grubhug. Yeah.
Just a hug for some grub.
It'll be like Uber, but like you just get hugs from people.
You just buy hugs. The driver gets out and hugs you.
Yeah.
Is that a form of prostitution?
Give my hug 5 stars.
That was a 5-star hug. Good squeeze. Okay, we've been recording for 50 minutes now.
Yeah, I think we pretty
Do
much
you have
got
any
all.
final words?
I do not have any final words, but does Chelly have any final words? I thought you were just gonna like say gay, like
I
for
wanna-
like a long
Gay.
extended gay.
I mean,
Quick question. Was it
Mm-hmm.
last week that we had the discussion about which character we identified with the most?
It might have been the one before. I don't know. The last episode was so long and full of controversial opinions, like is Finn Jones hot or not? That's kind of what took over.
I'm gonna have to I'm gonna have to. My official opinion on that is a no.
But are you gonna
Just 'cause,
continue to do
like-
research?
I will.
That's what
I
you're
will do
doing.
research.
Yeah, like
I will.
there's gonna be like a conspiracy
scour
board
the-
on her wall
Yeah,
with like all
there'll
these
be,
pins.
there'll be like calculations on it.
Yeah, like Finn Jones, like through the years,
Yeah.
and like
Is Finn Jones hot?
Yahoo
He's
Answers.
hot. Oh, okay. Yeah, it is controversial because he has moments of not being hot. Like, I would confidently say, I'm gonna send you some pictures, that he is not hot when he's rocking, like, an unkept ginger beard.
There's like whiny rich kid, Iron Fist, Finn Jones, and then there's like overtly gay
Yep.
Game of Thrones Finn Jones.
This is the longest link that has ever been... Oh, I think I done goofed.
Which character do you identify the most with?
Probably Alex.
I see that. I like Nico because she's goth GF.
Yeah.
She's Asian and
Goth
wears all black,
GF. Yeah.
which is what I like to see.
Uh huh.
Is that gold.
Oh, ew. Look at that. Look
Right,
at that
like
beard.
that's
Ginger.
not a hot Finn Jones.
Oh,
No.
But I'd go as far as to say
eyes.
that this is a hot Finn Jones.
I'm gonna hide this picture. I mean, there's an improvement, but I wouldn't still call that hot. But
What would
better
happen-
looking Finn
Wait,
Jones.
no, I found the best.
It's just because like he
picture.
looks like cleaner.
the comparatively hotter Finn Jones.
Yeah.
Like it's all the ranking of Finn Jones. Oh my god, this skinny white boy.
Yeah, he just looks like a skinny white boy. Wait,
He
what
looks
is?
like such a tryhard. Look at him. Look at that tattoo.
He just looks like.
Look at that tat.
I think
Not into
I've
that.
You
literally
can see like his ribs.
had sex with. Oh my god, I just opened Photoshop. I've had sex with an incarnation of this human. Like the curly hair,
Yeah,
the blue
no,
eyes. Nah, I
yes.
can't.
I know.
I can't.
I know,
Take away
Raquel.
my wine.
I know. You're saying this on the record. Okay. Also, you're editing this, so
Yeah, I'm editing it, so I have the
Yeah,
power.
you gotta leave this in. This is very essential to understanding the
Yeah.
Runaways.
yeah.
Yeah, is Finn Jones hot?
Is Finn Jones
Wait,
hot?
why are we even talking about Finn
We were
Jones?
talking about Marvel.
Yeah,
like,
the Marvel
actors.
universe.
I
And
didn't. I have
mentioned
not
how-
seen it. I have not seen a
And
second.
she
of
didn't.
that
She didn't know how Paul Rudd was in the Marvel
That's true.
franchise. Yeah, and that he has abs, and he kind of
Did
has.
you know
abs
that
in
Aaron
Ant-Man.
Johnson is in it as well?
Yeah, he's Quicksilver.
Yeah, he's Quicksilver.
He was Quicksilver because he died.
Yeah. Rip Aaron
yeah,
Johnson.
yeah.
Who do you... Okay, I'm gonna do some quick takes of, and
Mm-hmm.
you have to form an opinion. I'm forcing opinions.
Great.
Who do you think's gonna die in Runaways?
I do not think Greg.
I
I don't think
still-
Spike is long for this world.
I still think Church Dad's gonna die. Like he doesn't have any use other than like complications.
Yeah,
for Jonah.
something big has to happen with him. I think he's probably someone's gonna die as a result of that.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know. He seems like the most expendable one out of all
Oh,
of
yeah.
them. Yeah.
I think
and I
Spike's
think-
gonna
I
die.
think-
I think Jonah's gonna die.
I think Jonah's gonna kill Church Dad.
I think it'll take longer.
Well, I think
for Jonah
one of
to
them's
die.
gonna kill the other one. I think more
Okay.
likely, either like Jonah kills Church Dad in like the second or third to last episode, or like Church Dad kills Jonah in the last episode.
Okay. How
I'm
long
more so
until
leaning to that.
Carolina gets a lesbian kiss?
I think it'll take a couple of
Within the next 2 episodes.
Because she still doesn't want to like admit that. Like when Gert calls her out on it, she's like,
Oh yeah, she's pretty.
she's like,
yeah.
Greg's talking, like come here.
So it
Like,
might not
that's-
even be. It might be in the season finale.
I think because like
Yeah,
I think she's trying to. Like,
I'm
force
hesitant
it.
to say like, oh, that's going to happen at the end because like things that I thought would happen at the end happened like already.
Yeah.
What did you think was going to happen at the end? Like the
I don't know. I
Alex
thought-
and Nico scene?
Oh, like the cheating thing would come out at the end.
No, I knew the cheating. I didn't think I knew the would find out about the cheating in the middle, but I didn't know the revelation would come
Yeah.
like now.
You didn't think that Spike was going to announce it
Again, the FUNdraiser trope is not one
at
that
a
I'm
fun.
like.
I also in
It's
my
every,
head
like,
I've been
every
saying
CW
fun raiser.
Fun
Listen, I
Ranger?
only
Church
only
that
saw
made
one
that
season
fun.
of The Flash, so
It's like that happens like if you watch Vampire Diaries, like every single episode is. Like,
I do
they're
not
being
watch
dramatic.
Vampire. I was going to say every episode is a fundraiser.
It's fun. I mean, yeah, it's like a dance. It's like a
Oh my- don't you
like a
wish-
gala.
That all of the dances that you went to in high school were as amazing and enthusiastic as the dances in Vampire Diaries. They have
Yeah,
these
'cause
like
they have, like, the
40s and
decade
50s
dances.
dances, and they like
Yeah.
everyone dresses up and they only listen to that music, and everyone goes all out. And I'm like, man, I wish my high school was like that.
Yeah, man, dude, they go. It's so extra.
Yeah, that's the
It's
most
so
unrealistic part of the Vampire
Everyone
Diaries,
looks.
right?
Everyone looks 30 years old.
Yeah.
Like everyone, they all dance like they do in that decade too. Like
Mm-hmm.
for the 20s one, like they all dance like they're in the 20s.
Yeah.
And it's like, where did these teenage like boys learn how to dance like this?
Oh, final question. This is mostly for Chelly. Justin Bieber, would you bone?
Like. Like current
Present
Justin Bieber?
present
'Cause
day
I think,
Justin
no,
Bieber.
I think present day Justin Bieber is good. It's just that like his whole image has been tarnished by like 15-year-old Justin Bieber and like problematic Justin Bieber. But like, I feel like
The many
now,
sides of Justin
yeah,
Bieber.
but like now, but yes, like yeah, that's my final answer.
Yes, thank you, Team Woodbone. Oh, and Harry Styles opinions. This has nothing to do with Runaways.
This is very important.
You're on the record.
I don't think. Okay, I really don't think Harry Styles is like hot. Like I don't, like everyone like is like oh like I wanna bang his hair, but like I don't.
I just want to run my fingers through it.
And like I don't think he has like nice eyes too, but like he just looks like a little like 16-year-old like British boy. Like I don't understand like all of you. Like if anything, like I think like Zayn Malik was the hottest one.
Chelly, who is on your wall?
What? Oh, Josh Hutcherson.
Josh Hutcherson.
Barbara Palvin. What's his name?
Nicholas Hoult is
Hoult.
on your wall.
Oh, he's hot.
Cara Delevingne.
Yeah.
Jennifer Lawrence. Why do I have a picture of Carly Kloss? I don't
Who?
know why I have that. Carly
Probably
Kloss?
because she was in a relationship with Taylor Swift and has been for many years. In
Has she
theory.
really?
No, that's like
Oh, yeah,
that's like
'cause
the crack
they're
theory
just
about
best
them.
friends. Yeah. Oh, like, I have a picture of Taylor Swift and Carly Kloss together.
See, yep.
Yeah, because they're great for each other.
Mm-hmm.
And I have Fitzsimmons up there.
Oh, Fitzsimmons from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Except Fitzsimmons is kind of not a thing at the moment.
I mean, they are a thing. It's just that the show keeps physically separating them
yes,
because drama. Yeah. It's one of those, like, TV relationships where it's not very... I wouldn't call it melodramatic. Like, it's actually something that you want to happen and not something that feels kind of forced. Mm-hmm. But, so the way that they try to create drama is by physically separating them. Just to, like... And then this happened again in the new season, I think.
There's, like, the whole thing with Aiden. He climbed through a hole for the universe.
I know, but they you know, got back to, like, they showed that their love was strong enough that it prevailed this, and then the bad guy went freaking nutso because she's in love with him, and then they had to kill her.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and then, and
Forgot
now,
about that.
now the lady is in space, and the guy is nowhere to be seen so far. That's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Is he
Did I tag you in that video of my sister reacting?
Oh, of me, like, dying?
I tagged
You
you in a
not.
comment. I'll show it to you again, but it's
Is she gonna watch it, though? Because it's, like, spoiler.
she's not
I'm
gonna
not
watch
gonna
Agents of
watch it.
S.H.I.E.L.D.
I'm not
But
gonna
it's
watch
like
it.
it's like
so
the
good.
moments where
It's
they're like
so
they
good.
kiss for the first time, and like Shelly's been like into them the entire time, and she did not expect that. And I'd seen the episode beforehand, so I was just filming her reaction, and
it
just like
gay?
going through like no, but like just going through like the different beats and like just the stages of her reaction.
I don't know who you're
is just
talking
gold.
about.
She's like, oh, they're not gay. Like, I don't care.
Okay.
Wait, is there any gay? in that show?
Yeah,
Who's gay?
Joey, like the
Oh,
fire
yeah,
guy,
but he's like,
gone.
I don't know where he is. Have you seen Shameless?
Yes.
There's lots of gay in that.
Mm-hmm.
There's the
Oh,
correct
there's so
amount
much
of
gay.
Yes.
Yeah.
the correct amount of
There's just
it met the
a
gay
hint of
quota.
gay. Yes.
Okay. I see. Okay. I searched Fitzsimmons Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
It is because like one of the brothers is gay. Like the main character like could be gay, but she's not gay enough.
Okay.
That's the only thing I don't like about the show is that like they need to make her more gay.
Right. It's not at the right like level.
Yes. They just
They
need to
gotta-
up the gay.
They have to adjust the dials.
Yes.
Yeah, I told Laura, one of my roommates, that there was actually a lesbian in this episode, and she got super excited, but I was like, but a lovely lesbian. She's like, oh, why can't the lesbians ever find love? That's all.
Why can't the gays find love?
That's the name of the episode, right?
They might kill Carolina. Isn't there a trope where all the lesbians always die?
Oh, I hope this show's smart enough to not.
I hope
If they had to kill off one of the kids, which one do you think they'd kill off?
Maybe Molly.
I was gonna say her because like if she died, like the rest of them would like band together.
Yeah, and like her parents are already dead, so like, fuck.
I think it would either be her or it would be Alex because that's the other person
I was
that like
thinking
if
they
died,
might
like everyone
kill
would
off
band
Alex.
together.
That'd be pretty big because he seems like the guy.
But he also like
But-
he doesn't have a superpower. Like his superpower is like hacking into the mainframe. Like, that's what it's.
I'm smart.
I have an R2D2 USB.
The 6th grade party baby.
Yeah.
Okay.
Man, that would be pretty nuts if they killed Alex, but
I don't think they're gonna kill any of them because like they're all,
I don't
like,
think they're gonna
important.
kill any of the kids.
Like in the
either.
comics, they're all alive. Well, I don't actually know, but
Don't
they-
spoil
they
it.
haven't done
don't.
They haven't done anything.
Yeah.
Like that would like.
Also, they can like totally go different routes from the comics,
Yeah.
as the movies and TV shows usually do.
Okay.
Cool.
Let's call
That's
it
an
a
hour
night.
we've done. Yeah.
That was Runaways, episode 6. We did
Yeah,
it.
that was a pretty good episode.
It was a good episode. Yeah, I was very enthralled. I was kind of like, "Oh, it's over." That was so fast. Unlike like a couple episodes where I was like, "That was boring."
Yeah, I did think the ending was kind of abrupt because I wasn't expecting the episode to end right there.
That's
But
true.
I was like, yeah, sure, all right.
They want cliffhangers. I think like this episode is interesting just because of like all the tea that was spilled. Like that's
The tea that was
that was some
spilled.
sweet tea, some hot goss.
that was some hot
That was
tea.
some spillage right there. Okay, we're wrapping up.
Okay. Goodbye.
night.